Alright, we're gonna start in the strange place. So we're on the corner of the stairs to the deck, and I bought a basil plant, and I didn't want to put it in the garden, and I was like, where do I put it? I didn't want to put it up on the front of the deck because it gets too much sun, so I put it here in this little corner, and look at how beautifully happy my basil is. I'm like, really? This is where you want to be? But okay, that's where it wants to be. So here's my garden update. We had a couple of things happen since the last one. We hit like 95 degrees, which for the Pacific Northwest is rather hot. And we can see some of the casualties. Look at my poor lemon balm. It just fried. Poor thing. It didn't help that we went on a slightly long weekend, and so when we came back, because I couldn't find anyone to water my garden while I was gone, some of the things fried. Like these poor peas, kind of fried. My mints, all fried. Some of them are starting, oops, sorry, I tripped on a rock. Some of them are starting to come back. I do need to come through and like pull off the dead bits to kind of just help it along. But mint is surprisingly hardy, so maybe it will survive. My lavender freaking loved the heat. It was like, yeah, give me hot weather, please, my friend. And look at my pea plant. Okay, so here's my huge peas. They are still going. They're like constantly producing peas, which is fantastic. Oh, peas. Because I just do this. Pick it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pick the whole thing. Sorry, my friend. All right. All of the herbs did very well while I was gone. They survived the heat. I was a little worried about the parsley, but they actually did really well. Even my little pot of herbs did well. The biggest casualty to our long weekend was our strawberry patch. Somebody came and ate like everything. They ate all of the berries, they ate all of the leaves. This strawberry back here is the only thing that survived. I actually don't really want to pick it because it needs like one more day, but I'm afraid that if I don't pick it, it's going to get eaten. But yeah, the strawberry patch just got murdered. I do have my one little tomato. It is still surviving. I don't know when it's going to be ripe. I don't actually know. I've never planted tomatoes before. My other tomato plant, I don't think I'm going to get any tomatoes from it. The celery's still hanging on. I don't know what it's doing. My onions and chives are very happy. I do have some little beans. I don't think I'm going to plant beans next year. My little pepper bush, my little pepper plant is surviving. I don't think I'm actually going to get any peppers out of it, but that's okay. And like I said, my peas, ooh, pea. Not quite. Yes! My pea plant is still thriving. I think next year I'm not going to do beans. No beans next year. And I really wanted pumpkin. I really wanted squash. But something is just coming up and eating the flowers right off. And so I don't know if it's the rabbits. I don't know if it's the deer. I should have tried covering it, but I didn't think anything would try to eat them. Apparently I was wrong. So maybe next year we'll skip those and just plant peas all the way through. My chamomile is surviving. One of them's already died, but that's okay because they're not meant to last forever. And my borage is still doing really well, even though it's like falling over. So I think for first year of planting things in the ground, I've done pretty well. Yeah, the herbs are growing fantastic. I'm trying to make sure to pick them frequently to encourage growth and to avoid the flowers because you don't really want the flowers on them. I think my parsley's doing well. I'm curious if parsley will come back next year. But yeah, that's kind of my little garden update.